Good morning, Anna. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to High Ash Farm. It's a bit of a chilly morning here this morning. Rat, my faithful terrier, has decided to dig out a rabbit hole. He's digging away in amongst the bluebells, and I'm in one of the areas of woodland here at High Ash Farm. These in front of me are river cliffs. About 45-degree angle. It's a hands and knees job to climb up them, and I'm in dense woodland, and I've brought you to one of the little secret spots out on High Ash Farm, because at this time of the year we're enjoying what we call short day flowers, the signs of spring. These are flowers that flower before the spring or the vernal equinox. On the vernal equinox, the sun is bang overhead on the equator at midday, and every day after that the sun's a little bit further north of the equator, so that's why we have more daylight than nighttime after the vernal equinox, that spring equinox, when we change our clocks in about a week's time. Now, this is one of the secrets and delights of High Ash Farm. In front of me, I'm just going to go down on my hands and knees and have a little look at this plant. These are wild daffodils. Wow. You do see them mostly in the southern half of the United Kingdom. South Wales, there's a different species there. They're called Tenby daffodils. And I'm just going to get up, because all over this area of woodland, wonderful clumps of these wild daffodils. Fantastic oak tree right beside me, going right up 30 feet before the first branches, and waistline about 4 feet through the trunk there. Look at this glorious sight, right down as far as you can see, bluebells coming through the leaf litter. Right, let's have a close look at these daffodils. They have been here since before I was born. The trumpets are quite long. The plants are taller than that small diminutive species of daffodil which you grow in your garden. They're called théate, or head to head, we should call them, if you're not into French. And these are about a foot tall. To give you an idea, I'll just put my hand near them so you can see. So they're much larger than théate, and the trumpets are about equal length to the petals. Absolutely stunning sight. We'll go in close and have a look. And this is a clump of about 50 to 60 in one clump there, another clump there with about 20 on, and one just over in the distance, and they're scattered all over this area of woodland. Yep, so one of those delights that you'll see at this time of the year before we get to the sort of spring equinox. There, one of the delights, and the bluebells are coming along nicely. We are very happy at High Ash Farm because we've had some decent amount of rain here at the moment. So I'm just going to turn the microphone off in a moment, and we're going to enjoy some other spring flowers as we progress forwards into spring and the first part of the longer day flowers, which is a completely different set of flowers. Good, dense, thick undergrowth behind me, rats scurrying about. The sun's just now nicely coming up through the sky and creating some lovely light. But this is just such a wonderful sight. They grow from bulbs, and they store the energy from all the clusters of leaves that come out from the bulbs. Starting off in January, they start to emerge and they flower about now. So we're past the middle of March already, and they'll probably continue flowering until early April, and then it's all over, and these clumps will come again next year. But it's a secret location because these are wild daffodils. People, if they see them, are still very tempted to dig them, which is really sad. They're not cross or hybridized with anything else. These are pure wild daffodils. Just wonderful to think these clumps have been here 60, 70, 80 and years, and probably more than that, and they just replenish themselves and make these wonderful clump displays. So there we are, beautiful wild daffodils.